Bunny, and who is ready for this week's Pintertest challenge? So I got tons and tons of posts this week on my Facebook page asking me actually to do a first impression Friday video on this crazy, highly glittery MAC lipstick. And everyone was saying that it's called the MAC Dazzle. And I know that they just did a recent launch, I think for kinky boots. And so at first I was thinking like it was a highly glittery lipstick that they had just released. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get one and put it all over my mouth. But doing further research, I saw, and I will just go ahead and show you the picture now because it just looks like it would be something fun to own. So here is the picture that has been posted several times. If you guys see this like crazy MAC lipstick, doesn't that look fun? Especially for the holidays. And then I took it to the MAC counter and people were kind of thinking maybe it was like photoshopped. Then I found the girl's Instagram page, who is the only person that I've seen. Like I've seen her watermark on every picture of this lipstick. So I was like, hold on. And it turns out she's obsessed with MAC cosmetics and glitter. I kind of think that she like dipped one of her MAC lipsticks in glitter. So that's what we're gonna try and create today, is a really awesome tube of glittery lipstick. And I don't know what it is about glitter lately, glitter on my lips, and why this is like suddenly a really big desire of mine. So I was kind of trying to see what kind of glitter would be best to use. I'm hoping just kind of like rolling the lipstick in glitter will give us this effect. I'm thinking she used this MAC glitter. But unfortunately, when I went to my MAC counter earlier today, they said that all of the MAC glitters now have moved to the Pro. Like you can only get them at MAC Pro stores. Unfortunately, I am not a makeup professional. And even if I could, I think the closest one, or the only one in Texas, is in Dallas, which is 5 hours away from me. So I went to a bunch of makeup stores because I was thinking like Makeup Forever might have like a professional cosmetic grade glitter. They didn't have anything at Sephora. And I went to Walmart and they didn't have any cosmetic glitter. So finally, I just kind of gave up on life and went to the craft section, where I found some extra fine glitter. And in this set, which I think was less than $3, they have this one tube which almost looks the same as the MAC glitter dies that I found online that she probably used to create the original one, because it's not really white and it's not really silver and it's not really rainbow. It looks like it has like a lot of different colors in it. Is any of this making any sense? I think my brain is kind of scrambled today because I kind of have like Who hair, you know, like Lindsay Lou Who, or whoever, the Who and the Who, you know. Look at this. Look at this, just this one little I always wanted like a sing-along version of the Grinch Who song. The only thing about this that isn't ideal is that it is a teeny tiny tube of glitter, so I am not going to be able to use my original theory, which was to just kind of like dunk the lipstick into the glitter. So I got ye olde shot glass while I was at Walmart because I thought I could maybe like use a larger glass and dump the glitter in, and that's not a whole lot of glitter in a shot glass, right? We are still gonna be using a MAC lipstick, so I got a pink shade because the lipstick that I saw on Pinterest looks to be as if it's kind of like a pink undertone. So I got a matte and I got pink pigeon, and I swatched this on my hand in the store and it looked gorgeous. So this is the shade that we are gonna be potentially ruining right now. Let's hope that this turns out great. So I'm gonna try and create it first, and then I'm gonna try and apply it and see if this is a product that you just use to get a lot of likes on Instagram, or if it's a product that you can actually use in some kind of capacity to apply on your face and maybe it would look cool. So here's the glitter, here's the lipstick, and I'm gonna just carefully kind of roll the lipstick in the glitter. And it does look like it just sticks on there without having to put any other product on it or any kind of adhesive in any way. It's not as opaque as the one I saw on Pinterest, so maybe there is a little bit of filtering or photoshopping involved. I'm just gonna keep rolling this in here. This is a lot easier than I thought. I thought that there would be like some kind of skill or process involved. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty fascinating, pretty gorgeous. I'm gonna try and just take a dry makeup wipe and dust off the excess glitter. But this looks really, really beautiful. There we go. And that pretty much looks exactly like the one that I've seen on Facebook and Pinterest and Instagram and everywhere else. So now I'm gonna do a test and try and put it back in the tube. And it seems to close up just fine. Now I'm gonna try and it doesn't really seem to wipe off the glitter either. Now that I've taken a shameful amount of photos of this tube of lipstick for my very own Instagram page, we're gonna take the application test. So I'm gonna put this all over my mouth and I'm gonna kind of see if it does give me like a glitter lips effect, or if the glitter is just in like one spot and then it wipes off and then it's just lipstick. If it's gonna look cool, if it's gonna look nasty. Quick, comment down below while I'm doing this. Is it gonna look cool or nasty? Let me know. All right, so I'm gonna have to say that this was not like a dream fairy tale to apply. It feels very, very, very gritty. And as I'm sure you can already see, there's really no glittery effects on my lips. It just left like a big glob of glitter on my bottom lip, but that is definitely not a cool looking effect. It looked like I just drooled, like just a little bit of glitter, just a little bit of glitter spit up, like out of my mouth. Also, it makes the tube of lipstick look kind of nasty, to be honest. So I'm gonna give you guys a nice close-up of that right now. It really kind of does have a total sandpaper effect, not only when you're wiping it on your mouth, but also on the tube of lipstick. It looks like it kind of made it gritty and chunky, and like maybe as I was rubbing it, like some of the glitter got stuck in the product, if that makes any sense. Like I was like wiping and folding little pieces of glitter into the tube. Pretty disgusting. Then it does also, of course, rub off your super cool glittery tube of lipstick, but I bet that I can just dunk it right back in this glitter and that'll be good as new. Ooh, and it does kind of make it look like a new tube of lipstick again too. So honestly, I really think that this is just for like Instagram or Facebook or Tumblr photos only. It looks really, really pretty and really, really awesome on the tube. Thumbs up for this color of lipstick though. I really actually kind of like it on my face. I think it looks good. It looks good with my coloring. What do you think? Let me know down below. The good news is that it doesn't really like ruin the lipstick overall. I think we're okay. Go ahead and like this video if you like my Pintertest series, and I will keep doing these once every week. And also, thank you guys so much for all of your participation. Why do I say that every time? Participation. Some words are so difficult for me. But thank you guys so much for everyone who has been super involved with this series and asking me to try different things and leaving suggestions on my Facebook page or even in the comments on the videos. Everything is helpful. And if you want to leave me a suggestion on my Facebook wall, it's just facebook.com/graveyardgirl. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and spending some time with me. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below. Subscribe. Become a member of the Swamp Family and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at graveyardgirl, same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!